It is night time, everybody, but don't worry, it's never too late for a good night lesson. We are going into the kitchen and we are going to teach you how to deal with a stuck shed. Before, when we taught you how to deal with the stuck shed, we used to soak the snake for about 20 minutes in the water, and then we would rub the shed off. The shed off. But now we have a new way to do it, a more advanced way. Our little snake that went missing and hurt itself is having problems getting the shed off where her bruises are. So we're going to soak her, and we're going to have to get those bruises off the shed, and we're going to have to clean her up in here because she's a little bit infected. So we're going to have to keep that clean. It seems like she's doing okay, but if we don't get that shed off and then clean up her wounds and fix her up almost daily, then she could actually end up dying from infection. And I'm actually surprised that she's survived. If you don't know what happened, she sneaked out of her home and got stuck under a heavy piece of wood. And I thought the next day she'd be gone, but she survived 3 days and everyone shed, but she's got some shed stuck on and we have to get it off. So I'm going to show you the new way that we remove shed from our snakes if they don't shed themselves. All the other babies had perfect sheds because they're being kept in lovely conditions with the proper humidity. I'm going to take 5 pieces of paper towel. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to take 4 pieces of paper towel. Then I'm going to let the water run. I want it to be nice and warm, not too hot. It's getting hot in here. So hot. Just nice and warm. Then I have a small container. You want the container to be just big enough to fit the snake. And then we're going to take the paper towel pieces one by one. We want them to be wet, and we want to create like a nice little warm, wet party place for the snake to go to. We don't want the water to just make it flat. We want to create kind of like wet tunnels for the snake to explore. I decided to name her Selena. What do you think? Do you like it? I hope she makes it. I hope we get all the shed off nicely and you get to see her recover. It would be terrible if this happened to any snake, but of course it happened to a motley ghost IMG. Okay, so look at that. So she's in this little container. It has a little hole for the air to come out in, but not too much because I want it to stay nice and humid. And now she's going to go around in here. And then tomorrow we're going to be, it's good to do this at night because they're most active at night. So she'll go exploring around through here, and that will usually be enough to get your snake to shed on its own. Now we're going to take her and we're going to put her into a home close to a heat pad so that it's nice and warm and she'll be totally comfortable in there. It's actually less distressing than having them soak in water, which sometimes they don't like, but she'll just kind of move through there. It will help take the shed off, and then we'll be able to clean her, disinfect her, and make sure she's okay. Usually you won't have a snake having all those problems. You'll just have a snake that has to shed, and this is a nice way of doing it. Then you'll never have to stroke your snake anymore to get it shed off. It'll do it all on its own. Time to go to bed now. But be sure to smash the like button. And if you want to learn more about snakes, I made a whole playlist talking about all sorts of things that you'll find interesting. So click on it right now.